Hello, this is the Walter 100 here with another political video, and I'm here to see violence and protesting is ever okay. And I think in certain situations, yes, violence is fine. Even protesting in riots are okay in certain instances. And let me explain. I think you have a right to self-defense. If someone is trying to injure you or kill you, you have the right to do that back. I think self-defense is fine. If you have to use violence to do that, then that's perfectly okay. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. And corrupt governments and displays of abuse of power with that police force, I think that is fine. Also, I think something needs to be done in quietly protesting, even though I disagree with the writing. Didn't seem to be working, and this actually does seem to be having some changes because they actually completely outlawed the kneeling on the neck. I'm wondering what they're going to do try to subdue somebody. I think that kind of puts cops in danger. It'd be very interesting to see how they change things and to see if this is going to be a permanent thing. We're going to find out. But into the writing subject, I think it was okay at first, but it spread out quite quickly into a lot of states, and a lot of businesses were burned down and destroyed, and things looted. And there's stories about how this black guy had his all his life savings into this business, and he was just about open because the COVID-19 shut him down, and his business is gone, and they're pretty much destroying their own community at this moment, and that's kind of sad. At first, I was kind of like, oh yeah, these riots are kind of turning around like these practices that the police do, but also there's a lot of people getting hurt, killed, and destruction that doesn't need to be there. I think some of these people are opportunists, not everybody there. I think the majority of people want some justice there, and I saw people trying to protect buildings and stuff like that. So it's not all just fucking just chaos and let it burn and loot. I mean, a lot of it is that, but it's kind of crazy. It took this kind of effort to have policies changed with the police force. I think this is kind of a necessary evil, if you want to call it evil, kind of like the ends justifying the means kind of a sort of thing. But even though I disagree with the riots, they were okay at first, but it's gone out of control, I think, at this point, and hopefully they end it soon. And there's a lot of people that they're going to have, the military trying to get calm down everyone and enforce curfews. I saw this guy uh, just recently a story about how this guy got shot and killed, even though he fired first, and like the media is perpetuating these problems and fanning the flames of like the racist kind of I guess war that's specifically going on. I don't know if there's a war or not, but the media is definitely a big problem that does this shit. It was with this, the shootings constantly, that then the COVID-19 thing. So a lot of the problems is the media like stoking the flames of like hysteria and chaos and the divide, as you will, because a lot of people are saying there's a divide and there's a race war coming. Even though I don't 100% agree with that, but that's pretty much where I stands with the the violence and riots kind of thing is okay to a certain degree, but when it gets out of control and you've seen you actually see results from what your efforts are doing. This guy's charges that the officers they bumped up to second degree murder, which I hope they know what they're doing because they have to improve intent. This guy intended to kill him, and that's not going to be exactly an easy thing to do. So hopefully they know what they're doing, and he actually gets the second degree murder charge. But that's not going to be exactly a slam dunk case. So I like to see where that's going to go. But that's pretty much what I have to say about the video. Thank you for listening. Rate, comment, and subscribe.